This is our fourth day on this workshop on transition to online instruction, 4 tips for a blended experience. I am Frederick Lim, and this is brought to you by the U.S. State Department English Language Programs in Vietnam. Let's continue with our learning. It's day 4, June 21st. Let's go directly there. We're going to look at assessing student output well, and also work on some videos. Okay, as you can see, our overview, day 4 and 5 are dedicated to creating online instructional videos as a way of assessing and also welcoming your students. I will also present to you a checklist of the final assessments for you so that your online class will be as complete as possible with the basic knowledge that you have. All right, and if we have time, we can work on your classrooms individually today and tomorrow. Okay, we already did this, which was fun. All right, the first video I wanted to show you is a welcome video. It's a very short one. It's on Animoto. It's an easy way to put a video together. This is an example of the one I have in the classroom. In case you didn't see it, we can look at it. It's only 1 minute. Look to see the personal information I put there to appear more human in terms of not just a talking box. You see in Zoom, everything's in a box, and you can see me only like this. So with the video, like this, you will see that it's part of a welcome presentation. It's only 3 slides. This is what I'd like you to do as part of your welcome. This is for a class that I just taught, and it's very simple. You say, hello, students, we're happy that you joined this course. We are here to help you learn some strategies. And then a little video. So you can see I'm from Seattle, not from New York, but we're here now. I enjoy traveling. I like food. And, you know, I cook for myself. I had dogs before. And I really like instructional design. Okay, that's it. So you know something about me already just from a minute. And it doesn't have to be related to school at all. So let me drop the link. I know that sometimes apps don't work in Vietnam, so you just have to let me know, okay? So let me drop in the link, chat. And, you know, as you listen in, you can log on and create your account. It says here, sign up for free. I guess at some point, they will charge you if you have a lot of videos to do, but for just 1, maybe 2, it's okay. You can join with Google. I forgot which account, but you can just join it. And it'll give you some templates. So I don't know which template I use, but you can see you can give assignment instruction. Well, that's a workout. But you see, it's pretty easy. you know, at some point you're going to make your students do a book report. So you just put it on there and you upload photos, and it'll give you step-by-step instructions. Okay, you can change these pictures, and it's pretty easy. I just chose that randomly. You don't have to use that at all, but I just chose it randomly because there are many templates that you can use. Any questions on this one? No, I'm sure it's pretty easy for you. So that's one, okay? I think it's the easiest to use. The next is Flipgrid. This is also easy, and it's a way for you to welcome discussion. So you make a video, and then your students can also make a video on Flipgrid. This screenshot of Flipgrid, it is their template for classrooms to connect. This is a very important aspect of teaching, so Flipgrid created this template for you to connect to classrooms. It's called Let's Connect, and I can show you some examples. Yeah. Okay, so this is an example from the page that I created a few years ago. I already have it open here, so I don't have to log in all the time. Right, so the message is the same for everyone. I did not write this. It comes with the program. Welcome to our community. This is a space where we will connect our classroom and share experiences. Introduce yourself in 90 seconds or less, and share your favorite school activity. All right, so here are 10 responses from different teachers that I've taught. This was 2 years ago in New York. Let's just take a look at one.
Hi, I'm Lorraine. I teach middle school dual language program with IELTS and regular students. I also push in for a regular ELA class. I hope to learn more IELTS strategies and ways to improve their learning in content area classrooms.
All right, so you can see it's 22 seconds, and she was able to tell me what she's teaching and what she wants to learn in the class. Okay, so all of these are other teachers. We just do it in a different way. This was viewed a lot, so let's take a look again.
Hi, everybody. My name's Evan Braun. I'm an ENL teacher in Queens.
All right, so he just introduced himself. That's fine in 6 seconds. So you can see that it's pretty interactive. If you put yours on here, then they can see the example that you put. I didn't put my example because they already know what to do. So for you, I suggest that you create your own example. Yes, it is cool. Let me put this in the chat. Since you haven't opened an account, it'll go directly to you opening an account or registering. It should be for free. Okay, you can see that I have different groups here. So you can open that. See if you can do it. It's pretty easy to create. If you have a Google Classroom, you can connect it. And create a group that way. All right, so just let me copy this and I'll put it in the chat and see if you can create a little video from your phone or your computer. Um, let's create an assignment for this. I'll put it as an example lesson. Okay, I won't grade you on it. I just want you to practice. So see if you get this, and it'll directly take you to the Flipgrid. And let's see if you can do it. Well, let me try to see if it works. It should work. Yeah, so you can see that it was assigned to the people, the 10 people that are in the class. If you're not signed up in a class, I suggest you do that during break. You can use the Flipgrid link I'm going to put in the chat also. So it is active right now. Can you do it? If you're looking for the code, that's the code. Oh, okay. Do we have one response? No? No, we don't have a response yet. See, this is the instructions. You can say, hello, I am. You know, you don't even have to do your face. You don't have to share your face. There's different templates. Miss Mincha, I'm going to put you as a co-pilot also, if you don't mind. So where are you guys at right now? Are you trying to create a Flipgrid. Are you there? Is anyone there?
Yes.
Okay, are you trying to get in? What's the problem? Oh, Miss Min Chow, you don't have an account. Oh, okay. You're using your Zoom camera, it doesn't allow you. You can use your other account, maybe on your phone. You can try to record something and upload it. But the camera is embedded. Okay, let me see if I can find your other email. Yeah, so Ms. Michelle, if you can create an account, then I can invite you. You created a page, Mr. An, in the Google Classroom.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Just wonder if this is created right.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh,
What do you mean created a page?
I just follow your link and then created a slide just to inform everyone that I will be creating a video. That's it. Because we don't have enough time to create a video to introduce myself or ourselves at the moment.
Right. Okay, I found it here. Okay,
Yeah, that's it.
that's it. Yeah, okay, I
Will
see
be.
that. All right, that's good. It's not exactly on Flipgrid, but that's okay.
Yeah, I will be using the tool to create a video, but not now.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
you'll add the Flipgrid, okay. Yeah, I agree. It takes some time. For everyone that's watching, you can see that I have assigned this assignment to each of you individually. And what Mr. An did was to submit it with a response. So, Mr. An, could I ask you to share your screen and show how you submitted your answer?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so let me stop sharing.
You did. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing and then go ahead and share. and you can show how you submitted
hang
that.
on. Mhm. Let's see if it's right.
Okay, very good, perfect.
Yes. And then I just get into the your Google Classroom and
Okay,
created
can you show
a,
that? Sorry,
yeah,
can you
and
show
then uh-huh.
can you show the Google Classroom?
A minute.
Yeah, it's
A minute.
one of the tabs up there, the blue one with the person.
No,
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one.
not this one.
Yeah, it's that one.
Uh,
It's that one. Yep, there.
yeah,
So if you're watching, if you're on the classroom, you have this.
yeah, I have this, and then I add or create something, and then
Yep.
just turn in.
Yep.
It will be submitted.
Yep, that's right. That's it. It's easy.
Did I do it right?
Yeah, you did it completely right because I see that you have it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You can stop sharing, and I appreciate that. All right, let me look at the chat real quick. I am not allowed to join the class when using my email. Are you in the class, Miss Lee? Let me check to see if Miss Lee's on the list. Yeah, let me show you. Okay, so this is the class list so far. There's only 10 students who joined. So Miss Lee, I don't see your name here. So you're gonna have to join. This is the code here. If you have not joined yet, this is the code. I'll put it in the chat, the link. E56QGP. All right, so once you see that, your name will appear here. Okay, so I gave you 3 things that you got to do. Let me give you like 5 minutes of work time before we go on. Sometimes there's some computer issues. Sometimes you just have to figure out what's happening. So before we go on, please attempt to do a flip grid or go to your assignment. We're supposed to have a break, actually. Okay, so you can start your Animoto. You could also do the flip grid, and then you have your assignment to turn it in. Yeah, Mr. An showed you how to turn that in. So I'm going to put it again. Please attempt to create a welcome message with video. 2, practice with Flipgrid. The third one would be practice submitting the assignment. The thing is, you can always resubmit later. Okay, you can do exactly what Mr. On did. He said he will do this later. Okay, which is fine. All right, this is perfectly fine for right now. I can see a couple of more people joined, which is good. We have 12 now. I'll give you another 4 minutes. Let me know if you need a little longer. I can put the timer on. And the purpose is just to get started. You don't have to finish anything, just get started. I'm here to answer questions. You can share your screen if you need to, if you're stuck. I just don't want to go too far in the presentation because I have many things to show you. And this is a good time to see whether the app is working, your internet's working, and also to answer any questions. Okay, John Wu said, reported a response on the link. Good, very good. Let's see what's going on.
Ms. Lim?
Yep, I'm here.
I am using Flipgrid to create my own video, but I don't know how to edit the template. I mean that I want to change the words and phrase and graph in the given template to be my own words, and also
To be your own words.
yes, because they are templates given.
Yes.
But I don't know how to change the words to be mine.
All right, let me figure that out. Let's look at Mr. This Dongbu's or V. Yeah, this is what he did. Great.
Hello, I am a teacher in general physics.
Okay, this is great. So there's no embellishment here. It's just a normal video, which is fine.
He recorded him
Yeah.
a video.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think you wanted to embellish yours. Yeah, I think you needed a phone for that.
Yeah, because the theme is great. I cannot create that theme, so I just want to use that theme, but I want to change the notes.
The notes, okay.
The words to be mine. Because can I share my screen?
Oh yeah, why don't you share your screen? I'll stop sharing. And then you can share your screen. I'm not exactly sure what you mean.
Yeah. I just want to use this theme, but I want to change these. I want to change these.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
for
doing.
example, I'm
You're,
and
yeah. That's the template for the Animoto. I thought you were talking about Flipgrid. Yeah, we'll explore that next. Since you are doing that, that's fine. Let's do that next. Yeah, when you were describing it, I thought you were talking about Flipgrid. In Flipgrid, you can also change the video. You can put a sticker on there. You can put different words. You can put sparkles if you want, if you do it on your phone. That was the timer going off, but let's go.
Is there any instruction to do that? They're not necessary to be right now, but in the future.
It's pretty self-explanatory. I think if you're on the phone, you can access that. But let's go to the Animoto
Okay.
and answer your question regarding that. Well, this is already open for me here. So I'll close that one. Close this one. So just create. Yeah, you found the template that I used. I forgot which one it is here. Was it the motivational one? This is the popular ones. Product intro, no. Here, this is self-introduction.
Okay, I found it.
Yeah, you create, you choose it and you create it.
Yeah, I'm able to edit it. I found it.
Okay, but since you asked, maybe other people want to know too. So you found the template. It's called self-introduction.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Can you share your screen?
Oh, I thought I
One
would.
share the screen.
I'm so used to sharing. I'm sorry. Thanks for telling me. That's why you're there, Ms. Wu Chao. So let me know. Let me know I'm not doing it right. All right, so let's back up. So you go to animoto.com and you go to the search. I'm looking at the popular ones because I can imagine self-introduction is popular. So this is self-introduction. Choose the template. If you have pictures, this will go very quickly. The one that you saw that I showed you, I did it in 5 minutes. And that's because I have the pictures already in my computer. So it says upload photos and videos to start customizing the template. So you just drop and drag. You can also use stock photography here, meaning you can search for different things like teacher. And so it shows you different teaching scenarios. If it has a sparkle on here, that means you have to pay for it. It's not free. So it looks like all of these are something you have to pay for. That's why I'm sure you can use yours for free. Okay. Yeah, so for $15 a month, you can upgrade, but try to use your own pictures. So see, here's Gabby. I just changed it. Just put Hi, I'm Mr. Lin, and I put my picture there. Okay, we can delete it, and then you can drag your own picture in. I'm sure you know how to do that. And then here, I'm from a little town in Maine. I'm from medium city. Well, I'm from Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington. All right, and you can change the image. Let's see if there's a free image of Seattle. Yeah, all of these seem to be paid. Yeah, because of course they want to make money off of this, so that's why they charge you for images. Yeah, but you get the idea, right? Let's see if there's any Vietnam. Yeah, there's Vietnamese pictures here, but they're also paid to use them. But I'm sure on your phone you have many pictures of Vietnam. Okay. Yeah, and you can go through all of this. You really like traveling, um, different foods, people. You can also put a video in there. You can delete it. I didn't use some of these. And I didn't even change the color because I needed to do it quickly. You change the background color to blue. Yeah. You change the layout. So fun. All right, it's 5 minutes before the top of the hour. I think it's a good time to break here. Take our little 5-minute break. In the meantime, you can explore these websites before we do more. If you have questions, you can always put them in the chat.
Ms. Lim, before we have a short break,
Yes.
can you please have a look at my Animoto link? I've just created a video, a short video.
Okay, I'm just commenting on the chat here. Yes, you can use Canva. Miss Min Chow loves this app. I haven't had that much experience on it, but you can certainly use it. It's quite easy. It's also free, I believe. Mr. An, you wanted me to look at what?
My Animoto video.
Where is it?
Just your classroom.
In the classroom? Okay, let me take a look.
Okay, because you assigned us. Yes, that one.
Is it this one?
The last slide.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Can you please click on that to check if you can access my video?
Okay, but it's not live, so I had to copy paste. I had to copy paste it to a new window. So let me see. Okay, I see you changed the name. You need to change
I
the
haven't-
picture.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, this is great, but none of those. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't look like Vietnamese food. That's nice.
I know it's not, but I will change the pictures.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
my
you got
own.
it. This is good. So when you want to share it with your class, you need to
Okay.
get
Yeah.
the link. You have to grab the link.
Copy the link.
Yeah.
But I just wonder if there is a better way to just submit my work directly to you. So it's because if I want to share with my students, there should be some way to just
Really?
share.
What do you mean? You want like this?
That's similar to mine.
Right, but see, what I did was I put it in your classroom. Let me show you that, what it looks like. So in the classroom, I created it here. So you can see in the welcome,
Mm-hmm.
you can see that there's the welcome here and also the student feedback Padlet. So if you click on the message, see there it is. And you can put the class comment, like people put the class comments. All right, you can put comments there and the students can put comments, but what I mean is you can put your slideshow here for your students.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yep.
So that's what I did for this class. It's pretty much the same. See, I don't know how many of you saw it, but I put the same information that I presented to you. This is the video that we looked at, the Animoto, the same.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the Padlet, right? And that was all just for the introduction to people and also the like discussion with the group. I hear the beeping. That's our video to signal that our time is up. But how many of you still need a break? I've never left my chair, so maybe we can do the little break now. Is that okay? All right, I'll put this on again.
Đứa nào thả nước đấy, đứa nào?
Okay, we are back. So any immediate questions? Wu Tin Tui, I see you're lighting up here. Any questions? Put in the chat any questions so far. Someone came in, maybe they're just having some problems connecting. Okay, if there's some noises, I need to mute people. All right, let's continue. We're still recording. Yeah, I'll keep the chat up so you can ask questions. If not, we can continue. So quick reminder, sorry. Quick reminder of this is what we're trying to do. Remember, the students want relationships, so we're selecting a platform. And then choosing activities for engagement with student choice and voice. And also high quality interactions with student to student, teacher to student, student to content, and also checking for understanding to make sure that they understand what you're teaching them. Okay, this is what we're doing in our workshop over these 5 days. I'm going to show you the next example, Adobe Spark. Some of you maybe know Adobe. They have different ways that you can present material. And Spark is a video also. I put medium because it's a little bit, there's a little bit of a learning curve compared to the others I showed you. Those were easy, but this is medium. So you can add your example so that students can know what to do for assignments. You can use these also for introduction. You can also use these for assignments. I created an example here of a video. I also have an example of a student who created his assignment. These are not introduction. It was part of a project to highlight a story. It's like a storytelling project. If you can somehow weave that into your instruction, that's That's better. All right, so let me show you a couple of examples. So last year, the New York State, NYS is New York State, and TESOL is teaching English for speakers of other languages. They gave me this like teaching award. So this is one. This is an example of my acceptance of it. It's only take a minute.
I'd like to thank the New York State TESOL Association for naming me the Member of the Month.
Yeah, you didn't hear it. I just said thank you.
When we first immigrated to the United States. According to language acquisition theory, I had a long silent period. My teachers even thought I was mute. But they supported my struggle and I learned to love languages. Since then, I've studied and worked in Europe, Asia, and Central America. I discovered that languages are keys to making new friends and discovering cultures. When I teach ELS, I see my younger self struggling to succeed. Every day I'm inspired to show them how to learn and be a role model. I'm grateful for New York State TESOL for giving us a platform so that we can showcase our knowledge as we help others navigate this new digital world. So watch for my upcoming teacher courses and give your ELs keys to open their worlds. Special thanks to New York State TESOL Association and St. Hope Leadership Academy, where I just completed my 10th year.
Okay, so that's one example, a 1 minute example of how you can use Adobe Sparks. And this is a student example. Remember, it's a storytelling project. Let's see, he created this, so I don't know if I can actually show it, but it worked when I was practicing. Oh yeah, it's working now. Then I'll show you the Adobe Sparks and how it works.
Hi, Baraka's story. This is my story. Thank you for watching it.
Okay, so this is just in pieces, but I can show you that in the bottom, on the bottom here, there are templates. You can change these around. So this is his first slide. He used this button here to record what you just heard. He also imported a picture. And in the next slide, he did the same thing, but he's telling about where he's from. He's from Africa. And now he lives in the Bronx in New York. And, you know, the template goes on. The assignment was, what did you learn from the COVID experience and why do you love New York? Okay, so he goes on to put that he liked the plant club that we have. We plant things outside. He likes math. But then the coronavirus happened, and then everything shut down. So there's a picture of nobody in the school. And he was sad. His grades were falling. And so he asked for help from his teachers. And then, you know, even online you can get help. Then he found solutions for doing things better online. And he discovered that asking help made his grades go up. And so he was happy. And then summer was fun for him. Okay, and then there's the credits. So you can see that on the bottom here, there are ways that you can add slides. You can follow a template. Let me see if I can show you more. If you join Adobe for free, it'll look like this. Let me put it in the chat. So if you click there, if you do not have an account, you can just sign up for one. You can use your Google account. So I already signed in. So you can see there's different ways that you can present. You can have your students present in different ways. There's a collage, web page, slideshow, presentation. What I used was a slideshow here. You put a title in here, example. Okay. Then you can pick a story template. Promoting idea, tell what happened, hero's journey, or you can create your own. Okay. So the one I used mostly is show and tell, but you can pick whatever you want from for your students. It's creating the template now, and it shows you every time how to move the pictures around. I don't know if you see this, but I'm going to play it. It's 1 minute. It shows you how to move the frames and add pictures. All right, so that little video shows up all the time. You can click it later to get rid of it. But you can see here that, yeah, I'm already recommending it. On the bottom here, there's different templates about me, and then you can put a photo or a video or text in here by using these. Right, so if it's text, you can just say welcome, right, just like that. And the next one, what's it for? Example of picture. So you just click picture, and you can here you can see the magnifying glass, find free pictures. So click here. You can click school, and there's random pictures here of school. So you can pick maybe the books. And you can see there's the books. And you can also add a text to it. My course online, right? So whatever it is. And then it prompts you here maybe to give a why. Why are they taking the course? You can split the screen. One side has text, one side has a picture. So, I don't know, English, blah, blah. Okay. So you can add a picture here or a video, more school stuff. Let's see if they have any in Vietnam. Okay, so apparently this is a picture in Vietnam. When it's raining, it's flooded, right? This button here is narration. This is what happens when you press the button and narrate. So it's 6 seconds, and you can play it. I waited a while. This is what happens when you press the button and narrate. All right, so you can hear the voice as you narrate. You can change the music up here. There's pre-recorded free music. Here's a stroll in Central Park music, just randomly. And then if you play it, you hear it's different music. This is what happens when you press the button and narrate. All right, that's just a practice. You can always delete it. You can preview it. This is what happens when you press the button and narrate. All right, and that was all I did, right? But it keeps on going. So this is, like I said, a medium scale difficulty. I'm featuring it for you because I had experience with it. What kind of soundtrack? I looked. The soundtrack, it could be any. You can see there's different soundtracks you want. Uplifting music, you can change it. Something warm, you can always change it. You can change the music. Let's choose. Okay, so Ms. Minchow also mentioned Canvas. You can do this on Canvas. On Canva, I mean. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, Canva and Canvas are two different things. Canva is how you make videos, and Canvas is the LMS that we talked about before. Okay. So I'm looking at the time. It's 22 after. So you can play around with this if you like it. So I'm going to close that and just go on with the next thing. Let's see, I have a comment. I lost my Canvas account password. I have treasures. Not sure how to solve that one right now. All right, so that's Adobe. You can also do Canva. Canva is very similar. The next one I want to show you is the Screencastify. It's also medium. Here you can record. You can record your screen. Maybe I can clarify this one. You can record your screen. Okay, so let me see if I can link it to you. This is what it looks like. You must add it to Chrome. Let me put it in the chat. I put the link in the chat for Screencastify. This is a Google product, so you can find it by Googling it. Screencastify extension. Okay, so search for Screencastify extension. Okay, so once you click on that, you go to the Chrome Web Store here. My computer already has it. Let me annotate. All right, so you're looking for Screencastify. you're looking for this logo, you can see on my screen, it's already there. See, it's already there. So that's why it says remove from Chrome. If you're adding it, just click add. Okay, and if you want to pin it here, let's see, if you want to pin it, because I think it's useful for you. See this jigsaw puzzle? This jigsaw puzzle here, you press it. So go find that, I'll clear it. If you press it, it'll show you where to pin it. So all these blue pins, make it appear up here on your bar. Okay, so for example, Bitmoji, if I unpin it, it disappears. But if I pin it, it's there. Okay, so for Screencastify, if you like this and you use it all the time, pin it. Pin it there. Let's see how to use it. You can record things. For example, oh, I could have recorded just that. Yeah. So you press it, and it'll allow you to record on your browser tab or your desk tab or desktop. Your microphone, you can test it. So I may be a little loud because it's going red. Sorry. And then you just record. I'm recording right now. This is how you get Screencastify on your laptop. You just find Screencastify extension. You click on this. You add it. If you want to pin it, go to the jigsaw puzzle and pin it. That's all you do. Okay, and when you stop it, it will give you the recording, and you can trim it. On your laptop, so you can just find screens for a minute, blah, 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 okay? And then you can also cut it. And you save the trim. Okay, it's trimming the video, and you can publish it on YouTube. You can embed this lesson. I'm recording right now. This is how you get Screencast. Thank you. Okay, so you can embed it. You can put it on YouTube. You can send it by email. You can do a lot of things. You can share it on your classroom. You can generate a QR code. And it's free. It's part of Google, so it integrates well with your classroom and YouTube, because obviously they own all that. You can also download it. All right, so this is a way that you can create lessons as you go through a slideshow and present your online lesson. In case you know that students will be absent, you can record whatever for however long you want, 1 minute, 5 minutes, and it'll be part of your teaching library. So that's why I categorize this as a medium, because there's different little steps you have to get right. Okay, so you can try that. You can try that. Let me know if you have issues. I'm putting in the chat, issues downloading this extension for Screencastify. Yeah, I want you to try it out. Please try it for 5 minutes. Download it and create something. If you want to share, if you want to share your screen, please let me know. Oops, I typed no wrong. All right, so let's do 5-minute experience. Put the timer on for 5 minutes, and yeah, go ahead and play with that. Play with Screencastify. You can delete this. I'm deleting that. So delete. Okay, so see, no more recordings. But you could always do more. You can see here it's free forever. You're limited to 5 minutes per recording. That's not a big deal, because you can record 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So you have like 20 minutes. Okay. You can also edit. You can submit. It says one active assignment at a time. That's fine. I don't use this a lot. It's really good for explaining things to students, like instructions. Instructions how to translate something. Instructions on how to do your assignment. It saves you a lot of repetition if you record. So go ahead and try to figure that out. This is the editor. You can cut things, you can crop things, you can zoom in, you can blur, add text, also delete. I keep explaining stuff, but I could have recorded all that I'm explaining. All right, 2.5 more minutes to explore, create your recording. On the website, they even give you a guide on how to do this. What I showed you is setting up the extension. I showed you record a video. If you want more details on edit a video, it's here. If you want to see this in Vietnamese, I think you can do that. If you want to translate the page, you can go to Vietnamese, and it'll translate the whole page for you. Maybe you know that already. I'm writing in the chat. All right, I put in the chat that you can translate if necessary. You can show the original. Right, there's lots of resources there for you. They even give 50 ways to use Screencastify in the classroom. It's a PDF form. You can download it. Okay, that's our 5-minute bell. Let's see, so this guy has created a lesson. Yeah, so you can find that all on the website of Screencastify. All right, does anyone want to share? Did you practice record? Would you like to share? Do you have any questions?
Muslim,
Yes.
I've just uploaded my screen recording to our Google Classroom. Please check. Just simply record our screen or class screen. Not that one. Not that one. So a transition, maybe the
something else.
Yeah, something else. It's about classroom.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
Put it here.
I'm not so sure where I put it.
Okay, maybe we'll find it later. I don't see it. We'll find it. I don't know exactly where it is. Where you sent it.
Or maybe you can check it.
Okay.
In the chat box.
Let's check the chat box. Oh, okay. So this is the video?
Yeah, I just simply recorded our screen.
You might have to upload it somewhere because I can't download it.
Okay.
I can't, yeah. Okay, I trust you. If you send it to me via email, I might be able to open it.
I'm converting to MP4 and downloading.
Okay.
And then
Is this your welcome video?
no,
It's just a practice.
It's a practice. Yes, just practice. Simply practice with the screen castify.
Okay. Once you send it via email, I can take a look. The last thing I wanted to show you in the last 20 minutes is the checklist. So this is the final checklist, so you can create your own basic online course. And I gave a point system. So you should check your email for the link. Okay, and what I did was assign all of you as an assignment this checklist. Okay, so let's see. On the final checklist, it was assigned to all of you. That's in the class. There's 12 of you, and it looks like this. If you want, you can split your screen so you can see my checklist and your checklist. Okay, I see in the chat, Mr. On. There's the video. Let's take a look at it in a little bit, okay? I just wanted
later.
Before we go. So you can see the checklist is the basic online course checklist. These elements can be applied to the LMS of your choice, the learning management system. I think the Google is the easiest, but you can also link Google things into your Canvas if you set it up. Or if you want another, you can put it there too. The checklist will be used to qualify you for a certificate of participation. You can translate this if necessary. Go to Tools and translate the document. You choose the language, and assuming you speak Vietnamese, you can make a copy of this in Vietnamese so you can understand it better if you want. But I'm sure your English is fine. So you can look at the English version and you can see that some of these things are easier than others. So 10 points, create a class on Google Classroom, Canvas, or another LMS. Add me as a teacher. Okay. The next, set up a class with the details, meaning this. Let me show you. I'll move this over, split the screen. So what I mean is, these are the class details. Describe it. Our workshop is transitioning to online teaching. The class description is optional. Section 101, because it's basic, right? The Zoom room, you put the link here of the Zoom, and then subject virtual English language. So if you have those elements, you can get the 10 points. The next is the class section. Create a short welcome message for students and embed the video just like we did with the Animoto. That's for free. So, this is a welcome video. I didn't really change anything here, so that's why it's not letting me. But this is what I mean by classwork, the classwork section. Let me make it even clearer. This classwork section is this here, classwork. Okay. So what you do is create this welcome section here. You can see the welcome video. How you do that? You edit and you create slides here, and it will open up to the blank slide, and it will attach it to that section. So it's blank. You can create your welcome video. It doesn't have to be elaborate. You can add your words, welcome, students, and then your video. All right, let's keep going. Add a discussion forum. So you can use Zaldo, you can use Facebook, you can use Padlet. In my case here, I use Padlet. So opening up, oh, sorry. So you can see the reflection for student voice. I added the Padlet here. How do you do that? You edit, and you just add. I put the link to the Padlet here. Okay, so the Padlet link is here. You can add your Zalo account. You can add your Facebook group, just so that there's ways to communicate with your students. The next is create the course description. So the course description would be, for this class, I must have made one. If not, I'll show you the class description I made for other class. So this is an example of course description for the class that I just taught. Yours does not have to be this elaborate. I know that if you're teaching at the university, you had to submit a form describing your class. You can use that. There's a purpose of your course, the dates, the meeting times, whatever makes sense to you to include as a description. Your attendance policy is easy to screenshot from the student handbook. The grading system, also from the student handbook, the academic honesty. So all of these should be included in your course description, so that if the student complains to you about something, you can always refer to this page. They said, oh, I didn't know that you meet on Fridays. Well, you can say, well, look, it says Fridays there. So, okay, that's just an example. So I know you have this somewhere if you're teaching actively. So create that, and that'll give you 10 points. The next is post at least one assignment. You can look at the quizzes, Nearpod, Kahoot, virtual museum tour, virtual game, or any other type of assignment that's interactive. Post that, and that'll give you 20 points. The other 20 points is your assignment must have some kind of choice element for the student to pick from, and also express themselves. Not everything's going to be writing. Sometimes you can ask them to make a video. You can ask them to record the response. Okay, so I gave you some examples of a playlist, a menu, the choice board. Or if you don't like those, if you have a better one, you can include the format that you prefer. Okay, so the bulk of the points is the one assignment, choose one in a form that has some kind of student choice. So that's already like 40 points. Yeah, 40 points. And then attach a rubric. I'll show you that in a second. So on the bottom, it says it's 100 points, partial points can be gained. So if it's 20 points maximum, you can get 10 points. Please submit this by Friday. This Friday, you have a whole week. Well, okay, you have 5 days. And I appreciate you doing that. Now, let's see the rubric. I was going to present this on Wednesday, but we have 9 minutes. The rubric is pretty simple to do. Look, it's here on your final checklist. If I click it, you can see this is the criteria. 100 points. Create a class on Google Classroom. If it's complete, 10 points. If you started it, 5 points. If you put nothing, it's 10 points. Or it's 0 points, sorry. But I went through this vertical description and I created a rubric for it. Okay, so the next one is set up class details. Look, I went over here, I copied it, and I just put it here, set up class details. If you have 4 of the 5 items, like the class name, section, room, and subject, that's 10 points already. If you have 2 of those things, if you just have the class name and section, that's 5 points. If you put nothing or just one thing, that's 0 points. So the next is add discussion forum as a way to communicate. You should put like a couple of them, like 2 channels, like an email or Zalo. That's good. And then the course description is there. You can follow the guidelines from like the university if you turned it in. I put all those things in. Purpose of your course. If you have, out of these 7, if you have 5, 6, or 7 items, then that's 10 points. If you just put 4 or 6 items, then 5 points. 0 to 3 items, that's 0 points. Here, posting at least 1 assignment. And assignment has some kind of choice in the way that students express themselves or consume the assignment. That'll give you the bulk of the points. You can get 20, 10, or 0. I put 1 point here. I don't know. It's okay. And then attach a rubric. This is the rubric that I created for the class. All right, so that should be the rubric. How do you put that? Let me show you. Going back to the course. The final checklist, edit. Here, when you create an assignment, there's a space where it says rubric. So you could click on the rubric and it pops up for you. How do I put the boxes in? Okay, I'll show you if it'll let me. If I edit it, you can see that all of these things come up as boxes. Okay. So hypothetically, if I wanted to create one more criterion, I just click on Add Criterion, Example, Criterion. Okay, you can describe it if you want to, for the purpose of example. Okay, number of points, you can put 10 points. Level, I just put like 8 to 10 items, and then you can describe it. I don't know, add names to Class Dojo. Okay, you click the next one, and you get 5 points if you put 5 to 7 items. You get 5 points. You can make this more elaborate if you want, but just to make it brief, I'll put this. And then 0 points if you put 0 to 4 items. But if you only put 1 or 3 students, then you get a 0. Then you save it, and then it's part of your rubric. Notice it's worth 10 points, so all of these add up to 110 because I added that extra one. So here it became 110. That's why it's like that, because I gave that extra example. Now I can delete it if I want. Delete this. Okay, and now it's back to 100 again. Okay, so that's it. Use this checklist for the week. On Wednesday, I'll show you a couple more things on videos. What did I have planned? I have planned using your own camera to edit, loading on YouTube, and maybe the Powtoons. Okay, I didn't want to give you too much because that's already a lot, but I want to give you also a chance to play around with what we learned today, today or tomorrow, so that on Wednesday you have some questions. If you're like Mr. An, he's already doing it, and he wants us to look at it. And I think that's the best way for you to get some feedback so that you know you're on the right track. Before we look at Mr. An's example, are there any questions about this checklist?
Just one quick question.
Yes.
Are we going to do this activity in the classroom that you created?
No, you're creating your own.
On our own Google Classroom and share with you.
Yes, that's a good question. I think it's a similar question as John Tua wrote on the chat. Could you please show the example model of the course description again? How can we submit our assignment? Okay.
So why don't we just create a class in your Google Classroom? So it's easy, no need to submit
In my Google
already
Classroom?
there. Yes.
I'm not.
Can we?
I'm not sure. You have to create your own classroom.
Yes, we can, but yeah, we will. For me, I will create my own classroom.
Okay, when you create, I think a lot of people here. How can we submit the assignment, sir? Okay. Yeah, hold on. I want to show you. When you go to people, you add me. Add me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's method courses at gmail.com. Okay, so it'll pop up there. Just add me as a teacher. I have access to your classroom and I can go in the checklist and say check, check, check. Right? That's how you submit it. Okay, submit. Create your classroom and add me as a teacher. You can do this also in Canvas. Okay, that's how I know that you did it. That's how to submit your assignment. It's a pop-up. The checklist, I can comment. That's why I made it individual. The checklist is individual, so I can make a comment on it. If you submit it, okay, so look. If you submit this, I can make notes here. All right, that's why I gave you individual. Okay, I hope that answers the question. Let's take a look at Mr. Han's example, because I know it's already past the time. Let's see if it opens up. Is it opening somewhere? So, Mr. On, I don't see it. It says click to open. It's not opening, so, oh, is it on Windows? Is this it? Oh, okay. It's okay. I guess you have to make it work somehow. Maybe it's my computer too. All right, we'll take a look at it later. Oh, I'll take a look at it later. To close the class out, let's pick someone randomly and tell me what you learned today. Let's pick someone. Tell me what you learned today before I let you go. Tui Vu, are you there? Tui V. Miss Tui, are you there? Trying to look for her in the chat. So not here. Are you there? Are you there? Okay, let's. Normally in a class, I would give a minus point for not responding, but not going to be mean today. Okay, Mr. An said, I've learned how to create a rubric. That's great. On the chat, so let me find your name, Mr. An. Which row are you? I don't see you here. Are you this on? I can't see you. Oh, you're in the bottom here. Is this you? No, that's not you. Multiple choice to create your lessons, that's right. So that's good. I can't see your monster.
Me?
Yes, you. I want to give you
It's a second row. Second row.
Second row.
Second one. Yeah,
Oh.
that's me.
What happened to the flaw? All right, so that was hard work. Why? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I know it's way past time. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for attending. I hope that was informative today. And next time it will be our last meeting. So hopefully I'll show you a few more things and you'll be in the middle of your project. Please get this done as soon as possible. And even though you have Friday to do it. Okay? So
Yeah, we'll try our
Thank
best.
you.
yes, try your
Yes,
best.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you.
See
Have a good
See you
day.
next time.
Okay. Next time we take a picture, okay, as a class picture, so be ready. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.